Well, Paul, many congratulations on the victory. Took great heart and fight and two great finishes in the end to get the 3 points.
Yeah, definitely. Big win. Good performance. We were a little bit shy first half. I thought we were good in lots of ways, but needed that little bit more, not too far away, but a little bit more without the ball in terms of an intent and a drive, and then a little bit more quality in the final third because we were getting in some fantastic areas but not quite creating. But the message, same as before, we spoke about patience, we spoke about biding his time, we spoke about believing in what we're doing, and then second half I thought from the first whistle we were good and good value for it. Obviously falling behind and then coming back to win shows a different side and another important quality, which is that mentality you spoke about. So yeah, a good win all round. You
were expecting a battle and a kind of niggly contest, and I suppose for the most part that's what you got tonight.
Yeah, listen, the difficult, you've got to respect how difficult Birmingham are. I mean, we spoke to players in preparing them for the type of game we're going to play. In terms of attempted passes, at the bottom of the league, 300 in terms of pass accuracy, the bottom of the league. But that's not to say they're a bad side, it's just the style. The play forward early, play forward quickly, put the ball in your box. And I'm just looking at the chance against, the expected goals against. It's very low, so probably got to give credit to not only Wes in the back three, but the rest of the boys, the wing backs and the midfielders as well, who dropped on the second balls.
Might you've had a penalty in the first half?
Yeah, which one? The big one for me, which is not really spoken, is the one John Egan on the free kick. He's nearly got his shirt taken off. So those things really baffle me when everyone can see what is happening and it's not even discussed. And then Illiman gets tripped then for the second. So yeah, I think we did. Luckily, it's not come back to to bite us, and we've got the win a different way.
Great character to come back from having gone that goal down so quickly. Great ball from Sander Berger, and Billy Sharp does what Billy Sharp does. Yeah,
and I think credit to Bill. I'm not sure the ball is for Bill. I think it might be for Illiman. Illiman comes and shows, then spins the centre back Mengi, makes a great run. Sander with a good ball, but Bill's anticipation, what he does in the box, runs behind Mark Roberts, anticipates the pass, and then finishes with his left foot bottom corner. So yeah. Big goal at a big time, because like I said, I thought we'd start the second half well, got on top. They score with like a breakaway, but we got straight back into the game and then got stronger and stronger.
I'm not sure there's a great deal that hasn't been said about Billy Sharp, but I mean, he ran his blood to water today, and it was more great anticipation again for the goal.
Yeah, definitely. I thought both him and Illiman gave us that little bit extra second half. I speak to the forwards all the time. You've heard the saying, you're only as good as your centre forwards, and we put a lot of emphasis on how we want to play around the forwards in terms of us winning the ball back, in terms of us wanting to play into front men early. But we put demands on them that way, but we like to think that it creates some more chances to score, and I think that's showing. So while ever they're getting those chances, they're more likely to do it. But yeah, credit to Bill, Illiman. I thought them two in particular, second half, raised the game that little bit and set us off.
Bogle ultimately got the winning goal. Great feat, wasn't it? There were question marks, I suppose, in two parts of the build-up for offside. What did you make of it?
Yeah, well, there's two players in offside, but they're never interfered because they just don't get given anymore. We know that that's not offside. One, John Egan's, I think it's John Egan or Bash, trotting back, not interfered. The second one, Bill's offside, but don't get near the ball. Etheridge clears it. So, yeah, the rule is what it is. I agree to a certain extent. Does Etheridge clear that if Bill's not? But until you're deemed interfering, you're never going to be given offside. So yeah, we know that's the way it rolls now. And then after that, listen, it had nothing to do with the goal, because there's some fantastic play after that. What really pleases us and how we were trying to play is that second goal is a great example of it. So yeah, we'll certainly be showing the players that back.
And Bogle really has risen to prominence this season. All right, he's got a few goals as well, but he's made that right hand side his own now, really, hasn't he?
He's done very well. Yeah, he's done very well. I see a big difference in him to last year in terms of a lad. Obviously, he's got a little baby boy now as well, and maybe puts football in perspective or makes you grow up a little bit. I don't know, but he's maturing in how he approaches training, how he approaches the games. Never a doubt about what a footballer is. You can see that, but yeah, he's done very well. And the other thing is, he's got to be doing well because he's got George Baldock chomping at the bit and training well to try and get in the team as well. So, yeah, great options for us in that position, and it keeps everyone on their toes, certainly.
Yeah. And you made changes, I suppose. We were talking the other day about Berger and Fleck, weren't we? But you've thrown them in today, and no kind of obvious signs of rustiness.
No, they'll be better for that. Yeah, again, we wanted more. Sander second half drove forward a little bit more. I felt we were going to get in down the right. I thought we were wasteful first half, and then maybe played a little bit too slow, too often on that right. Second half, we did play quicker. The intent straight from the whistle with Sander running forward, Bash running forward. So, yeah, good. Pleased that they got 90 in as well. And once again, that makes us stronger for the games coming up, because yeah, with the schedule we've got, with the turnaround in games and how quick some of them are, like I said, don't be surprised if there's some more changes again.
But considering where the team were, I realise there's obviously even the round of matches tomorrow, you're 3 points off sixth with a couple of games in hand on that team. It's quite the position to be in right now.
We're pleased where we are. We're pleased with how we're approaching things. Like I said, the wins are great. It's all about the points, all about the wins. But lots of things that you guys don't see is how we're approaching training, how hard the lads are working, and it's good. It's good, and the wins, yeah, of course, they breed that confidence, they breed that spirit. But likewise, flip it the other way as well. The spirit and the camaraderie and the intent and aggression in training and how we go about as work is helping us get the wins too.
Presumably, Gibbs White didn't play today, as he's just getting back up to speed.
Yeah, so he trained with us. Like I said, for the first time. I had a good session with him yesterday. I don't know if he enjoyed it, but I put him through his paces a little bit, and then he's had an easier day today. He'll be having a tough day again tomorrow. Yeah, and then he'll be a lot closer to where we need him to be, because he's come back in good shape in terms of his physical strength, in terms of his injury. I said in the build-up, didn't I, that he's looked sharp in training, so these sharp moments. It's just a case of his fitness now and us getting him up to speed.
Jack Robinson didn't play today. Why is that?
Yeah, tonsillitis. He's ill. Yeah, so we've had to give him quite a bit of medication, and we'll see how he responds to that and how he reacts to that before the next game.
Just a final one from me. Do you know yet to what extent Rhian Brewster is injured and how long he might be out for?
Yeah, we're getting there. I'm not going to say it because we've not decided on the course of treatment and things, and spoke with Rhian yesterday about it. Yeah, he's down, but again, I think he's another player who's growing up and showing a lot of maturity, and you know, he's been through an injury before and worked very hard and come through it in a better place, and we'll challenge him to do exactly the same again.
That isn't code for he might be out for the season. Will he pull on a Blade shirt again this year?
We don't know, honestly. Don't know. When we decide on the course of action, then we'll know more, and I'll be able to tell you.